Are you unconsciously manifesting exactly what you dislike and fear the most? Here's how you can tell. Now, you've probably heard this before. You manifest who you are, not what you want. So even if you desperately want to have a different situation, you want more money, a better relationship, a new car, whatever it is, if your subconscious, which makes up the majority of your consciousness, by the way, and it's also where you manifest from, if your subconscious thinks that less money and a shitty relationship is actually desirable and feels safer in some way, which, by the way, the emotions of humiliation, of shame, of anger are actually a lot safer feeling than the emotions of joy and happiness for a lot of people, you are going to unconsciously manifest exactly that. Now, how do we pull an Uno reverse on our subconscious? First, we need to excavate all of these unconscious desires, right? Once we make the unconscious conscious, then we actually have a choice. Now, if we keep resisting and denying these uncomfortable emotions like shame and humiliation and guilt, then we don't have the chance to actually see what they're trying to tell us. So the first step really is releasing all the resistance and full acceptance of what there is in this moment. And an important thing to remember throughout this process is that our souls literally came down on this earth to experience duality, to have the full human experience. That's why we left oneness, right? We have the privilege here of being able to understand what things like love and joy are through the opposite emotions. Secondly, when you actually sit with these emotions, when you actually let go of your resistance towards them and take a moment to sit with them and experience with them and feel into the sensations that you feel in your body when you feel them, you're going to realize that it's just a sensation in your body. And it stops becoming so shitty, and you can actually see beyond what your conscious mind thinks of that emotion and how your subconscious feels like this emotion is benefiting you. And when we stop resisting this very human part of us to feel all emotions on the spectrum, then we can actually let our energy flow, because guess what? Living on this plane means that we're gonna have all kinds of experiences, and that's exactly what our soul wants.